Peace, family. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, do me a favor, hit that subscription icon, hit the post notification bell, and select all. That way you are notified every time we go live or every time we do upload a video to this platform, okay? If you're interested in the reading, you can go down to the description box, hit that link, and it'll take you directly over to the website where you can book with me amongst other things, okay? For those of you who have been reaching out to me pertaining to the website not allowing you to book, the website should be back up and running tomorrow. Okay, I've been talking with my team and they're getting it prepared right now in order for you guys to come in and book, whether it's a consultation, whether it's a 10 card, whether it's a reading, whatever it is that you need to do. It should be able to be done tomorrow, okay? And with that being said, y'all, this is a collective reading. Therefore, everything I say, it may or may not resonate with you. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fits, wear it, okay? Just know that if you are here, your spiritual team has sent you here for a reason. It could be something that they want to clarify that could have happened in the past. Something that's going on right now in your life that they want to clarify, or something that could be about to get ready to take place in the near future that they want to prepare you for. And this is why we're here, right? And so with that being said, let's go ahead and just dig into the energy. Spirit, we ask you to come through, and that you give clear and accurate information, and that the information that you give be not only honest but beneficial in terms of just giving us something that we can take with us throughout our day that will keep us 2 to 3 steps ahead of those that would like to come up against us in any way, form, or fashion. We ask that with the tools being given, that you would take this information and that you will put it into as a simple form as possible. Talk to me, Spirit. What is it that the collective needs to know? What is it that the collective needs to know? Something's going on pertaining to dad's sister. There is something going on pertaining to a dad's sister. Yeah. And a mother as well. Could be a dad's sister and a mother. Okay. This could be your mother, this person's mother. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, Spirit is saying these people are flying monkeys, or they could be running around crazy, or just want you running around like a flying monkey, or whatever the case may be. There's something going on pertaining to that. Okay. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah. Spirit is saying these people also have known who it is that you are or were since you were a child. Okay. Somebody could be very powerful. Somebody could have a divine mission or purpose in life. And Spirit is saying that whoever these people are, whether it's your mother, whether it's your dad's mother, or whether it's a baby's mother, whoever this person is to you, okay, they know who it was that you were since you were a child. Okay, see, Spirit is saying whatever it is that you lost, you're about to get ready to get that back tenfold. So if you lost something pertaining to this, you're about to get ready to get that back tenfold. Okay, what else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah. Somebody could have told the courts that you were mentally ill. And they could have done this. Somebody could have been telling these courts that you were mentally ill since you were a child. Somebody could have told the courts that you were mentally ill since you were a child, man. This is crazy. Somebody could have been telling the courts that you were mentally ill since you were a child. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is somebody, whoever this is, they're trying to steal something from you. Some type of like intellectual property or whatever the case may be. It's something that somebody is trying to steal from you, okay? I do believe that there's balance being brought back to this situation. Somebody could be an earth angel, and somebody is trying to put you in this energy of just being lazy, procrastinating. They're trying to slow you down to stop you from doing whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing, whoever this dad's sister is. This dad's sister is most definitely trying to steal something from you. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, I feel like this mother, I don't know if somebody's trying to emotionally manipulate this mother energy, or this mother was emotionally manipulating you at one point in time, but they're no longer able to emotionally manipulate you. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Uh-oh, my bad. Dog behind me. Yeah. Somebody is feeling very guilty about something because they've known who it is that you were since you were a child. It could be these two people that's feeling very guilty pertaining to this situation. Okay. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah. And whoever you are, you're about to get ready to gain some type of like victory or success pertaining to this situation. Spirit is saying whatever it is that you lost, you're about to get ready to get that back tenfold. Somebody drop tenfold back in the comment section. Or somebody drop tenfold in the comment section if you received that. Okay. Yeah, somebody was most definitely trying to do some type of like energy work. Somebody could have been doing energy work on you to put you in this energy of trying to make you mentally ill. Okay. So here it is. We have people telling the course that you've been mentally ill since you were a child. And for some of y'all, you could have been having spiritual work done on you since you were a child. They could have took you through these episodes that you don't even remember, okay? Or this could just be a whole lot of somebody made up. Ain't no telling. Take it as it resonates. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, somebody is trying to figure out how it is that they can breach your protection. I feel like whoever this is, they're like in regret for even trying to figure out how it is that they can do this. Spirit has said there will be no rest for the wicked, man. Whoever these people are, they cannot sleep right now. Okay. And I do feel like whoever these people are, they just want peace right now with you at this point. Okay. I told y'all somebody was trying to emotionally manipulate you. Could be a mother energy. And this person could have been at one point trying to figure out how it is that they can emotionally manipulate your protection. But it's not working. Yeah. A passed over loved one is protecting you. Or a passed over loved one, yeah, they walk with you as protection. This could have been somebody who has some type of like sickness or disease or some type of like infection. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Somebody was using fake IDs to cash a check in your name. Okay. Somebody was using fake IDs to cash checks in your name. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah. And this person, then these people already had your death planned out. They was using mental magic to try to breach your protection. Doing energy work to try to put you in this energy of being mentally ill. Okay? They in deep regret. What else do we need to know about this here, spirit? So like I said, a dad, sister, a mother energy that knew who you were since you were a child. Whatever it is you lost, you got that coming back tenfold. And they could have told the courts that you were mentally ill. It is a dad, sister that's most definitely trying to steal something from you. And I feel like it was a mother energy that could have been at one point emotionally manipulating you. Either they can no longer do it or they no longer want to do it. They no longer want to try to manipulate you, okay? And like I said, they could be in deep regret because they've known who it is that you were since you were a child. And you have a passed over loved one that walks with you as protection from these people. Somebody that could have died from some type of like sickness, disease, or something like that. And spirit is saying whatever it is you lost is coming back tenfold. It's a victory coming in from somebody that was using fake IDs to cash checks in your name. And then telling the course that you were mentally ill and doing energy work to put you in this energy of being mentally ill. Like spirit say, they already had your death planned out. What else do we need to know about this dad, sister? Who wants to steal something from you, who tried to steal something from you that could potentially not be getting any sleep and want to make some type of like peace with you at this point. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah, somebody was most definitely, somebody could be a Gemini. You could be a Gemini. It doesn't have to be. Whoever this was, they were trying to figure out how it is that they could breach your protection by way of binding spells. Somebody wanted to bind your finances, your love, your spiritual, and just your energy in general. But I feel like whatever they they tried to do or they thought that they was going to do in terms of like binding you has backfired on them. This could be somebody that's going through something financially, going through something in their own love life, and can no longer like feel the presence of spirit in their life. Yeah, this could be them and a partner. Okay, them and somebody that they was in union with. Yeah, that was trying to like change some type of like faith or destiny that you had. Somebody was trying to change your faith or your destiny in some way, form, or fashion. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, working with a third party to breach your protection, to see how it is that they can breach your protection. Okay. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, trying to play mind games, man. Somebody was trying to stop you from exposing them. So they wanted to manipulate your mind by like doing mental magic is what I'm getting, to try to confuse you. And they, like I say, even if that worked for a little minute, it backfired on them to the point of where somebody could be experiencing whatever it is that they wanted you to feel. What do we need to know about this Gemini energy, spirit? What do we need to know about this Gemini energy? Yeah, this Gemini could be a third party. This person could want to come in and apologize to you. And this person could have been also going to see some type of like practitioner. Or this could be a practitioner. Somebody that's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Does not have to be. This could be somebody that's either young or young-minded. Okay. I do believe that they were going to see some type of like practitioner pertaining to you. Yeah, somebody is very like, it's something about a passed over loved one. Somebody could be, I don't know if this person is connected to a mother or a passed over loved one in some way, form, or fashion. Yeah, I feel like this person was being greedy, trying to exploit you. This is somebody who's very greedy, that was trying to exploit you with something. I feel like they were trying to cause an ending. They wanted to cause you an ending out of greed, so they could have went to go see a practitioner. And somebody do want to come in and apologize about this. What else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah. This person was also trying to attack your social media site and something. If you have like a social media presence or it's something that you do from a social standpoint, or something that could have, that like you could have a great social presence. Somebody was trying to ruin your social image. Okay. Yeah, this could be a mother, a baby mother, somebody along that line. Yeah, this person is an energy vampire. This person is most definitely an energy vampire, or they could have been working with a coven of energy vampires to like they could have been working with a coven of energy vampires to try to ruin a social media site that you have, or some type of like social presence that you had. Okay, and this is a mother energy that was trying to do this. They was trying to breach your protection, trying to figure out how it is that they could breach your protection. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know about this Gemini? This person was working with a mother energy and a dad's sister to try to breach your protection. It's almost as if like they were trying to cipher from you as well. Yeah, whatever it is that they were trying to do was blocked. They could have been doing crossroads work and they got blocked. Yeah, this is pertaining to some type of like stability or some type of like home. Somebody could have wanted to attack your fourth house. And it's somebody who's very cold-hearted in their energy. Somebody that's not loving, not caring. So they decided that they wanted to send you some type of like mental magic to confuse you, okay? To manipulate you or to manipulate your mind in some way, form, or fashion. And even if it did work, even if you felt that for a minute it backfired, talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Working with somebody who was very lustful. This person could be like very lustful. They could have like a demon of lust on them as well. What else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know, his spirit? What else do we need to know here? Yeah. Something could have happened in August, so this person could be born in August, or you could be born in August. Take it as it resonates. Yeah, somebody made some type of like false reports in the court in August. What else do we need to know? Whoever this Gemini energy is could have did that. Yeah, pertaining to some type of like insurance fraud. Okay, they could have tried to set you up for some type of like insurance fraud. And now they're trying to figure out how it is that they could breach your protection. They also tried to bind you as well. Yeah. Something could happen in July. Somebody could be born in July. Or they tried to like send some type of like energy towards you in July to confuse you. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah, working with dark ancestors to attack you as well. Yeah, whoever this is, they got to move on from this. Okay? Or they were just doing this to try to get you to move on from this. It could be that you was talking about this. Okay? And so they decided that they wanted to start working with demonic energies or dark ancestors to try to attack you, to get you to move on from talking about the subject. Obviously, that didn't work. Okay? Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation, man? Like somebody is trying to stop you. They were trying to stop from being exposed, okay? So they started to do mental magic. And it could have worked for a while, but it backfired on them. Y'all talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What we need to know about this? Hold on, give me a second, y'all. Give me a second. Yeah, what else do we need to know about this, Spirit? I apologize. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Yeah. Yeah, somebody was most definitely trying to manifest some type of like mental illness on you by way of like projecting mental magic towards you. Okay? This could be somebody that's even astral projecting by way of meditation. Yeah, they wanted to steal something from you. It was giving somebody wanted to steal your mind from you. Okay? In order to steal some type of money. This is a hidden enemy of yours. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah. Trying to give you some type of like demonic attachment as well, or somebody who could have a demonic attachment. They were working with a high priestess energy too to get this done. They could have been working with a female practitioner to do this. Okay. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, tell you, doing some type of like crossroads working to cause you some type of like inner conflict. This is what they was doing. And whoever this is, you know it, okay? And it's almost as if like you have a decision to make when it pertains to this situation. You know who it is, but you're hiding it from yourself. And because you're hiding it from yourself, it's causing you a lot of tension, okay? What else is, Spirit? Yeah. This is somebody who was working with the third party. Whoever this third party energy is, this is somebody who's very skilled at what it is that they do, y'all. Somebody is very skilled at what it is that they do, and they did some type of like crossroads working. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. To betray you. To betray you, to cause you some type of ending. Yeah. This could be a Virgo. This person could be a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. Take it as it resonates. Won't make no sense. What else do we need to know, his Spirit? So they was working with a third party, or just this could be a secret lover that they was working with, secret lover of yours, whoever it is. Yeah. Whoever this is, they're very depressed, man, because they're being made to look at things from a different perspective, y'all. And not to mention, this could be somebody that's afraid that they're the sacrifice now. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah. Tell you, man, they was working with this third party. This is why they're afraid that they could be the sacrifice, because they was working with a third party individual to manipulate the situation from a dark standpoint. So they was working with somebody who practices the left hand form of magic, And they were working with this person who they considered to be very skilled to manipulate a situation, to try to cause you some type of to give you some type of nitty attachment, and to cause you to lose your mind in order for them to steal whatever it is that they were trying to steal from you. This is what's going on, family. Okay? If I said anything that resonates with you thus far, do me a favor, hit the like button up, and if you can, hype me up. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this person was constantly working with this third-party individual to attack your root chakra, to try to keep you in this energy of trying to survive, trying to figure out how it is you're going to move forward, trying to figure out how it is you're going to get some money, how you're going to feed your family, so on and so forth. This is what this person was doing, okay? And they woke your ancestors up by constantly attacking you, and they very pissed. These people work your ancestors up. Yeah, somebody could be born in January. This person could be born in January. Or they could have been doing this since the month of January, okay? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah. Whoever this is, man, this third party, whoever this third party individual is, their bank accounts are frozen, objects are being seized, okay? Yeah. They were also trying to attack your throat chakra. Somebody wanted to shut you up pertaining to this situation. Yeah, this person was determined to do it. And I feel like it could have wounded you in some way, form, or fashion. You could have some things going on with your throat because of this, okay? But ultimately, you came out on top, okay? This could be a wife or ex-wife that they were working with. Could be your wife. Could be a husband, or it could be the wife of somebody else that they was working with. Take it as it resonates. It does not have to be that, okay? But it is a wife energy that was out here that was working with these people, man, okay? What else do we need to know? Because it's a mother energy out here that was trying to emotionally manipulate you or somebody in order to breach your protection. Okay? And with it being in the reverse, it's looking like it's not working, or either they just don't want to do it anymore. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah, whoever this is, they met some type of whoever this is, they hired somebody off the internet, okay? Well, they could be watching you via computer, telephones, or something like that. Yeah, this could be an Aquarius energy. You could be an Aquarius energy. Whoever this person is, man, this is somebody who's intractable and contrary, perverse, unpredictable, unemotional, and detached. Give me a second, y'all. All right, I apologize, y'all. I had to deal with the children once again, y'all. So with that being said, like I said, this could be somebody that's an Aquarius energy in the reverse, okay? They could have met somebody on the internet. You could be an Aquarius, take it as it resonates. But in general, somebody was working with somebody on the internet, or they could be watching you via electronics or something like that. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah. They could be working with a masculine energy, or it could be a father that's involved with this as well. Take it as it resonates. Somebody that could be an Aries or a Leo energy. Yeah. These people were trying to interfere with something, and they could have been working with friends or community to get this done. Right? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah. Whoever this is, man, they were trying to figure out how it is that they can allure you in order to try to block something or hinder something that you had coming in, okay? So like I said, for some of y'all, this could be your mother. For some of y'all, this could be this dad's sister mother, or it could just be a mother in general. Take it as it resonates, y'all. Whoever this is, either this person could be an Aquarius and they were working with a father energy, or they were working with somebody that's a Leo energy or Aries energy that was in control. Because whenever you get this, and like I say, this is not the Emperor energy, y'all. So, but this could be taken as the Emperor energy, the card that I just pulled. So that would mean that it would be a father figure or somebody who was a leader. Now, this is the person who was calling the shots. This is the person who was calling around, making sure everybody was doing what it is that they needed to do to get the job done in any way that they could get it done. Okay? Yeah, this person was doing black magic. Whoever this male figure is, this person was doing black magic to allure you in. Could be a father energy. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know him? Yeah, they paid somebody a lot of money to do this black magic as well, with the Ace of Pentacles coming out. Yeah. They wanted you to take, this is somebody who was trying to put you in the energy of juggling your finances. Like I say, whoever you are, you can have more than one income. And somebody was most definitely trying to put you in this energy of juggling your finances to the point of where you were broke, starving, and gangbanging. This is the energy that this person was in. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, this person was most definitely working with a community, either some type of like friends or a community, to try to put you in this energy of being like confused, okay? Or just casting illusions over you. Whatever it is that they did, even if it worked for a little bit, y'all, I'm telling you it backfired on these people, okay? Somebody wanted you to be mentally ill and unstable, and it backfired on them, y'all. Yeah, they could have been working with a group of racists to get this done, okay? Take it as it resonates. Yeah. I feel like whoever this is was working with ancestors as well, dark ancestors. Okay? Yeah. Could have been a dirty FBI agent that was involved with this as well, that wanted to like kidnap you in some way, form, or fashion. Or something along the lines of that. Just know it's a dirty FBI agent involved with this as well, y'all. Is what Spirit is saying. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah. Whoever this is, man, this is somebody who wanted to put you in this energy of being isolated. They wanted you to feel lonely, okay? They wanted people to walk away from you in order for you to stop, or in order for you not to shine a light on the situation. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? Yeah, this is somebody who could have been in competition with you as well. And they could also be arguing and fighting with the people around them. Yeah, it's the high priestess energy. They could have been working with a female practitioner. Okay. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, local law enforcement could have been involved with this, y'all. They was trying to lure you in as well. They could be going to jail. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, God's sister. They could have been involved with this. Could have been working with local law enforcement. Wow, this is crazy. That was attacking you while you were asleep. This is somebody that was attacking you while you were asleep, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I got a lot going on. Somebody was most definitely trying to attack you while you were asleep. Well, these people do like to attack you when you sleep. Why? Because that's when you know, half the time, let me tell y'all something. When people astral project, they're asleep. Ain't nobody really astral projecting the way that they supposed to astral project, which is when they sleeping up. The most dangerous way you can astral project is in your sleep. Okay? And majority of these people go to sleep. They lay down to astral project, right? And whoever you are while you were asleep, all these people were sleeping together and they were attacking you while you sleep. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know? Yeah. Whoever this is, they could be sleeping with the practitioner as well. In order to get this done. What else do we need to know, his spirit? Yeah, this is pertaining to some type of like stolen land or property, y'all. This is pertaining to some type of like stolen land or property. Okay? And Spirit is saying these people knew who it is that you were since you were a child, and they still decided to attack you, and they've been trying to breach your protection since you were a child. But you have some type of like passed over loved one that's walking with you to protect you, and these people are in deep regret for this. They in deep regret for this, Spirit. What else do we need to know about this here? What else do we need to know here, Spirit? Yeah, somebody is running. Somebody is running afraid right now. Somebody is thinking about running. Either they're already running or they're trying to figure out how it is that they can escape this situation. Because whoever this passed over loved one is, this person is on their ass. Okay, yeah, somebody was doing some type of like spell work to try to hex you in order for you not to get this land or property, all right? And they could have been working with a female practitioner to get this done. Or this could be a female practitioner, whoever this is. Okay? Yeah. I feel like somebody wanted to keep you in a state of fear, put you in a state of fear. Okay? Because of your spiritual rank. Okay? Somebody was most definitely trying to hex you because they know you have some type of like spiritual rank, whoever this female practitioner is. I do feel like you spiritually outrank this person. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah. They could have been trying to like hit you with some type of like drugs or put you on some type of like medication or something like that. They could have even been trying to like send this energy of like putting you, or they could have either been trying to like say that you had some type of addictions as well, or try to project the energy of having an addiction on you. We have to understand people can do that, you know. It's 1,000 ways that people can like put you in this energy of like being tempted to want to do drugs and things like that, heavy drugs. Okay. What do we need to know about this black magic that they were doing, spirit? Yeah. Somebody was most definitely trying to like steal your destiny. And this could be a chief of police that's involved with this. That was most definitely trying to change your faith. Okay. And something is about to get ready to happen to this person in divine timing. Okay. Something could be about to get ready to happen to whoever this person is at divine timing. What we need to know about this spell work, spirit? Yeah. I'm telling you, man, somebody was trying to lay you to rest. Somebody was going to try to hex you or lay you to rest and then say you had some type of like addictions. Maybe it could have been somebody who was trying to overdose you or something. Yeah, whoever this was, they were very passionate about doing this as well, man. Very passionate about doing this. They were trying to most definitely lay you to rest. What else do we need to know here, spirit? Yeah, this is somebody who wanted you not to have any emotional satisfaction. They wanted you to always be in a constant state of fear, and they wanted you to, and I feel like they were going to use that point of you being in fear to say, oh, this person is on drugs. This is why they talking like this. This is why they doing this. You see what I'm saying? The whole time they could have been hitting you with drugs. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is somebody who was attacking your 6th house, your health, your wellness, your daily work routines, trying to lay you down. Yeah, trying to bind you, to try to interfere with something, to try to hinder something. And whoever you are, you set yourself free of that. Okay? They were most definitely trying to bind you, doing binding work. What else do we need to know, his spirit? So somebody was doing binding work to try to stop you from seeing any new opportunities from coming in. Somebody wanted you to feel so stuck to the point of where you didn't see your way out of this, okay? To the point of where they was going to lay you down, literally. What else do we need to know here, spirit? Yeah. Whoever this is having some type of like legal issue. This is Aquarius energy. Okay? This is Aquarius energy. Is having some type of like legal issues right now. Yeah, this person is very burdened behind this. This person is very burdened behind this. And I do feel like they could be doing binding work on the system. This is somebody who wants to win at all costs when it pertains to this land or property, okay? And this could be a high priestess, or they're working with a high priestess. Somebody could be, like I say, heavy Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Heavy air sign energy that wanted to win at all costs, okay? What else do we need to know here, spirit? Somebody most definitely wanted to win at all costs. What else do we need to know here, spirit? Give me a second, y'all. I got a lot going on. What else do we need to know here, spirit? Yeah, this is about a house, y'all, and some actual money that they're going to lose. This is a house and some actual money. This is somebody who was obsessed with winning at all costs when it pertains to whatever this house is and actual money that could have been left to you, okay? And they lost it. Whatever it is that they got going on in the court, it's already said and done. They lost it already, okay? Yeah, this is somebody who was very obsessed with trying to say that you had some type of like drug addiction, some type of mental illness or something like that. And I feel like they got to let go of this this obsession that they have, y'all. Whoever this is, they got to let go of it. It's ran its course. Now, will they let go of it? Who knows? They might keep getting their ass whooped. Talk to me, spirit. What else do we need to know? Because I'm telling you, whoever these people are, they're suffering from a financial standpoint. Okay? What else do we need to know? They could have other things going on in their life as well. Yeah, mom, sister involved with this. This mom, sister could have been trying to say that you had some type of drug addictions. Okay. They could have been trying to say you had some type of drug addiction. Yeah, they wanted to steal your gifts. Whoever you are, you could be a female too. That's somebody that's very intuitive, somebody that's very wise, somebody that's connected to the ancestral realm, or you could just be somebody that's in your divine feminine energy, and you're a high priestess energy. Okay, Spirit say, "Vengeance is mine," says the Lord. These people were trying to intervene with something that was left to you. Okay, or try to steal some spiritual gifts of yours that was left to you. Especially with the high priestess coming out, that lets me know that somebody is highly connected to the spiritual realm, and you can have some type of calling on your life. Somebody was trying to steal your gifts, trying to say you had addictions. They could have even been drugging you. Okay, some of y'all are not supposed to be doing drugs with your gifts. Yeah, Spirit is saying get ready to file some major lawsuits. These people already know that lawsuits are coming through, pertaining to this house, pertaining to this money, and pertaining to whatever else that they took you through from a mental standpoint. Okay, and they're afraid of it. They know that lawsuits are coming. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah, somebody was running around. There's somebody who felt like you was getting in the way of their money, and this wasn't even their shit. Could be sibling-in-laws as well that was working with these people. Somebody that's a Gemini energy could be done with this, and somebody that drives an orange Range Rover could be involved with this. Okay, or a Range Rover in general. Somebody that drives a Range Rover. Somebody was involved with this. Okay. Well, you could drive a Range Rover. Take it as it resonates. Some of y'all driving Ranges. Okay. Like I said, whatever it is that you lost, it's about to come back to you tenfold. So you about to get whatever you lost and some back. Believe me when I said, y'all, anything that ever came out in my readings has manifested either in my life or it manifested in the people who has actually gotten readings from me, y'all. Because guess what? I'm just not a card reader. I'm somebody who's connected to spirit. Half the time when you get a reading from me, I'm tapping in the spirit before we even get into the cards, right? And you already know, there's many people that can call me or that can vouch for me in the comment section, okay? So yeah, whatever it is you lost is about to get ready to come back to you. You got some type of like victory coming in because these people was using fake IDs to cash checks in your name, okay? Somebody was using fake IDs to cash checks in your name. Yeah. Tell you, man, somebody was very passionate about like hexing you too, causing you some type of bad luck pertaining to this. They could be very passionate right now about still doing that to you. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, there's somebody who falsified some type of like documents or could have even like broke some type of like contract that they had, then tried to say that you were abusing drugs or you was, had some type of like addiction or something like that. Somebody could even be trying to hit you with some type of medication. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, somebody could be a part of the LGBTQ community. You could be a part of the LGBTQ. Yeah, somebody was trying to give you some type of demonic attachments by putting some type of like drugs on you. Or they could have said that you had some type of bad habits. Or this person, whoever this person is that's a part of the LGBTQ community could have some type of addictions. They could have some type of attachments, and they could have broke some type of like contract that they made with like an entity. Somebody could have, invoked a spirit to try to attack you. They could have made some type of agreements with it, especially if you're talking about jinns, fairies, and things like that. Yeah, somebody broke some type of contract. Talk to me, Spirit. Yeah, this is somebody who's very unattractive is what Spirit is saying. The main male that's involved with this, somebody who's not very attractive, somebody who has no authority in spirit at all. And I feel like this is somebody who's not even mainly involved with. This person could be a part of the LGBTQ community. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody who was very reckless and very foolish when it came to their acts. Very reckless and very foolish when it came. They were very passionate too. Yeah, this is the chief of police. Somebody could be the chief of police, man. I cannot make it up. They were trying to slow you down is what Spirit is saying. Yeah, and they were working. They could have been connected to a dad's sister. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know here? Yeah. I feel like somebody was trying to attack your business. If you do have a business or something like that, or whatever it is that you do for work, somebody was trying to slow that down. They were trying to stop it or, Maybe you exposing motherfuckers for work. You might be in my area of expertise, right? And somebody could have been trying to slow that down. Somebody could have been literally trying to attack your business. I look at what's going on with me, y'all. Everything that's going on with me. I just went to jail, came home for some bullshit. False accusations being made. Then I come home, my website messed up, so on and so forth. And I know it's just not happening to me. It's happening on a collective level, okay? Now, you may not own your own business. You may not have things like that going on. But somebody could be trying to affect your job, trying to get you to lose your job, okay? Or you could just be having a lot of issues at work. And that's by way of whatever it is somebody's projecting towards you, okay? What do we need to know about this ugly guy? This person who's not really attractive, okay? What do we need to know about this person? Yeah. Somebody is in fear right now, okay? Or they wanted you to be in fear pertaining to this situation. Yeah, I feel like somebody is afraid of this cycle coming to an end, y'all. Somebody does not want this cycle to come to an end. Okay? Yeah. Whoever this is trying to overcome some type of addictions that they could, or they could have been a part of some type of like cult that's walking away from them. Yeah, this is somebody who could be gang stalking you, spying on you, or trying to gain some type of like knowledge that way of spying on you. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Okay? Yeah, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. What Spirit most definitely revealed to me is that whoever this police officer is, this is someone who tries to push mental illness on everybody because they themselves have a mental illness. Okay? Whoever this person is, they have a mental illness, so they try to push it on everybody. They want everybody to subdue or submit to some type of mental illness. And I feel like when it comes to you, you just not having that shit. You probably the only one that's standing on something when it pertains to this person. I feel like everybody else is in fear when it comes to this person, so they're able to be puppeteered by this person, okay? What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is somebody who was most definitely trying to drain you of your energy. And they were trying to gain knowledge of how it is that they could drain you of your energy. Okay, give me a second, y'all. This thing here. Yeah, somebody was most definitely trying to gain knowledge. They could have been reading books and all type of shit to try to figure out. And they, not only, this is somebody who's very invasive. They could watch you everywhere you go, want to know what your every move is. All that type. This is somebody, and in my opinion, if somebody is watching you that close, they're afraid of you. It don't take that many people to watch you. You ain't got to watch a motherfucker that hard. What are you afraid of? Okay? So whoever this is, they could most definitely be in some type of fear of the collective. It's something that you're doing, okay? Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, this is somebody most definitely want to come in and offer you some type of like new cup of love. Okay? Like somebody could want to come in and just want to renew something with you or something like that. Okay? Or try to just like charm you in some way. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah, I'm talking about whoever this person is that's a part of the LGBTQ community that was trying to like, that told the course that you were mentally ill. They concerned about some type of like energy work that they did. They're very concerned about some type of like energy work that they were doing. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody is running out of time pertaining to something. Okay. Yeah, this is somebody who wanted to be rich. This could be somebody who's wealthy. A male that's wealthy, that has some type of like money, that's a part of the LGBTQ community. This could be somebody that's had this. And yeah, somebody did a ritual that backfired. Somebody did some type of ritual magic that backfired on them. And they're trying to stop this message from coming out. They don't want people knowing that they did a ritual that backfired. And this people is praying. Whoever this person is, they're praying right now, y'all, because they know they did some reckless shit. They know they did some dumb shit when it came to this ritual. They praying right now that this message don't come out or that something go right. But whatever it is that they praying on is going right. That shit already went wrong. Can't make it up. Already went wrong. These people trying to slow you down and all type of silly shit. Very passionate about doing this too. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, Spirit say they fumbled the ball, y'all, because you outrank them and now they afraid, man. And if I got you here, do me a favor, hit that like button up, and if you can, do not hesitate to hype me up, especially if I said something to resonate with you already. These people fumbled the ball on whatever it is that they did in secrecy. Whatever ritual that they did backfired. Okay? I can't make it up. What else do we need to know? Tell you, somebody, man, look. Yeah, this person could be sleeping with friends and family. Whoever this is. Tell you, somebody could be afraid of some type of like, this person could have addictions as well. They could be afraid of this coming out. They could have some type of like drug addictions. Yeah, they was also attacking your kids with magic, spying on them, trying to see what was going on, watching them, or training, gaining knowledge to see how it is that they could attack these people, your kids with knowledge. Yeah, this somebody you could have had a karmic soul tie with that was spying on you. Or they could have been having somebody that you had a karmic soul tie to surveillance you or just spy on your business. Somebody want to know what it is that you're doing in your business. Okay? What it is that you're doing for work. It's something that you're doing for work that's most definitely intimidating these people, or something that you're going to be doing for work. Okay? That's intimidating. Some of y'all are meant to be out speaking your truths. Yeah, this is somebody who is wanting to take their own life. Somebody is in this energy. I feel like somebody tried to send you this energy out of one, like a suicidal energy. Somebody wanted you to take your own life. Okay? And I feel like that backfired. Whatever ritual that they did backfired on them. Now this person could be silently having thoughts of unaliving themselves, man. They could be silently having thoughts of unaliving themselves. Right? What else do we need to know? Because like I said, whoever this is, it was working with a dad, sister, and a mother. Okay? And whoever this is, they already had told the course that you were mentally ill. They had your death planned out and everything, and they started to do energy work. Okay? This could be a stepmother. Take it as it resonates. This could be a dad's wife. Take it as it resonates. This could be your biological mother. It could be take it as it resonates. It's a mother energy, but I feel like more so, it could be most definitely a stepmother or something like that. Could be. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know here? I don't know. It's a mother energy for sure, though. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Like I said, they already had your death planned out. Yeah, somebody is trying to figure out how it is that they can set you up in order to knock you off. I cannot make it up. They studying it and everything. Yeah, because whoever this is, they forged documents. Okay? They forged documents. This is why they started to study anyway. They wanted to study to see how it is that they can knock you off from an energetic standpoint because they forged documents. Somebody is telling me this could be a brother energy. This is what Spirit is saying. This is somebody who's very optimistic about whatever work it is that they paid for. Okay, or they could have even been made some type of like promise. Yeah. Look, I'm telling you, man, somebody is trying to gain some type of like knowledge about some type of like gift. Or trying to stop you from gaining some type of like knowledge about some type of gift. Or they could be reading up on your gifts. Take it as it resonates. One of the three. Yeah, this is somebody who was constantly working with other people to project things up on you to try to get you to take your own life. And whatever projection that they did, it backfired on them. I cannot make it up. It backfired on them. Now they in this energy of wanting to take their own life, y'all. That's how the dice roll when you can't fade them. This is somebody who was working with other people in secrecy to project energy towards you, okay? To try to like get you to take your own life. And like I said, whoever this is, that's the energy that they have for themselves right now. What do we need to know about this projection energy, the backfire spirit? What do we need to know about this projection energy, the backfire? Okay? Yeah, this is somebody who wanted to put you in this energy of giving up, so they were constantly attacking you. And not just one of them, it was multiple people that was constantly attacking you. Okay, could have been mental warfare that they were trying to, psychic attacks, so on and so forth. I do feel like somebody was trying to affect your 7th house, which deals with your relationships, your partnerships. That could be intimate, non-intimate, relationships with your children, so on and so forth. Okay, they were trying to affect those areas in your life. This is somebody who was very passionate about it. Okay, and they are still very passionate about this as well. They're trying to figure out, they're very passionate about trying to figure out how it is that they can still get this work done on your business. Okay, or whatever it is that you do for work. That somebody wants you to be, if you ain't got no money coming in, you fuck. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You can't stay stable or none of that. And this is what somebody is trying to affect. Yeah. Learning. This is somebody who was learning how to, or paying for some type of knowledge. Somebody was trying to learning how to do graveyard work. Okay. Or they were studying, trying to figure out how it is that they could do graveyard work. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Or they wanted to raise the dead in general. Necromancy is what it's really giving. And this could be a child of yours. This could be a child of yours. Somebody that's about 18 years of age. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? This could be a child of yours. Yeah, this person was trying to do chakra magic as well. And I do feel like they were trying to give you some type of attachments. Yeah, this person is praying about something too. They praying pertaining to something that they did. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Yeah, because whatever it is that they was doing, it could have backfired on their ass. Okay? Whatever it is that they was doing, this is somebody who could have been working with a healer, or they was doing something with their hands, maybe like a Reiki practitioner or something like that that they was working with. Whoever this is, the universe is not on their side. Brother, this could be a child, a male child of yours. It does not have to be. But whoever this is, the universe is not on their side. I can guarantee it. The universe is not on their side. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? What else do we need to know? Yeah, I'm telling you, they were working with like a cult or a group of persons. This was more than one person that they were working with. Or it could have been more than one person that invested in something. And believe me when I say with the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, they are very disappointed in whatever it is that they invested in. They very disappointed. Yeah, wife could have paid for this. Could have been a wife that could have paid for this to put you in a state of fear. Okay, somebody wanted you to be in a state of fear. And they very disappointed pertaining to it. Yeah, this is pertaining to somebody was in cahoots. This was about a house of Four of Pentacles, man. I'm telling y'all, I cannot make it up. Somebody was most definitely, this is about a house or somebody's stability. They was trying to attack your stability, but with the Four of Pentacles, that deals with stability. Somebody wanted to attack your family life. They wanted to attack, like if you had a relationship, they wanted to attack that. If you had friendships outside of like just that, they didn't want you to have friends as well. But I'm getting more so, this is about a house. Somebody wanted a house, y'all. It always comes out. Talk to me, Spirit. What else do we need to know? Somebody wanted a house. Talk to me, Spirit. What do we need to know here? Yeah, hating on your intelligence, man. Saying that you was, these people could have been gossiping, saying that you was on some type of like drugs or you had some type of like addictions. They was hating on your intelligence. Okay? Hating on the fact that you could have known about this and you started to speak about this. So they tried to say that you was crazy or you was on some type of like drugs to get that dismissed. Okay, yeah, this is a mom's brother that could be in this energy of wanting to take their own life because they did some type of like ritual for a gift that could have backfired. What else do we need to know, His Spirit? Yeah, someone is taking enough of you out of this group of witches and warlocks and they outrank these people. These motherfuckers is afraid. You got somebody out of this little group of witches and warlocks that's whooping ass for you. I can't make it up. This could be somebody who has unconditional love for you as well. Somebody has some type of unconditional love for you, man. I want to speak on behalf of the collective. Thank you. We appreciate you. Me petty fool. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Yeah. Yeah, it's a police officer, man, that's involved with this too. They could be connected to like a mother or baby mother or something like that that was trying to gain some type of like knowledge. They could have been having this person spy on you. Okay? But yeah, y'all. If I said anything that resonated with you, man, do me a favor, hit that like button up, and if you can, hype me up, y'all. This is one for the books, man. This is a plot and a scheme that could have turned around on somebody. And believe me when I say people just don't give up, man. You can expect to be attacked, y'all. When it comes to money, people are greedy and they'll do anything for it. So I want y'all to just stay aware out here, man, because to be aware, it really is to be alive, y'all, okay? And like I said, if I said anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that like button up. And if you can, do not hesitate to donate to the channel. All donations will go back to the growth of the channel, and you can do so by leaving super stickers, all right? Look, if you're interested in the reading, go down to that description box, hit that link, and it'll take you directly over to the website where you can book with me, amongst other things, y'all. You can book a reading, you can book a consultation if you don't know what it is that you need or where it is that you need to go, okay? If you just need a little advice on some things, you can book a consultation with me and we can speak about it moving forward. The consultations are $25, y'all, but if you know what you want, if you need a reading and you sick and tired of being sick and tired, not only get the reading, but book the classes, y'all, so I can educate you in terms of what it is that you need to know in order to be able to move forward. $33.33 is not a lot of money once a month. To get the information that I'm going to give you, believe me, you're going to pay a lot of money for that shit. Not to mention, the ass whoopings that you're going to take is going to be crazy, all right? Believe me, I know. I done took 1,000 ass whoopings, y'all, right? And so with that being said, y'all, look, I want to thank my spiritual team as always for coming through, giving clear and accurate information, being willing to do so on a day-to-day basis, and I ask that the Most High continuously bless them with the energy that they need in order to continuously do so. And I just want to leave you guys as I came. I want you guys to always be aware, because to be aware is to be alive. And as always, peace, love, light, and abundance to you all. Ashe.